Welcome back, guys, to the ACS Season 3 Grand Finals. It's going to be Cronus taking on TwoPictures in our best of 3 Grand Final. And already, Thompson, he's going insane early on. 2 early kills from the banana angle, and that's opened up TwoPictures towards the B site. And instantly, it's going to be Smitty. He's going to be the player under pressure to try and get these kills. And one nice headshot coming out of it. And one more play close by and try to find him. That's going to be a third for Thompson. And already on, he's looking so good. So comfortable. Speed, he's pushing, but he'll fall to Thompson. This might be an ace, but Max will deny the ace. Still, TwoPictures, 3-on-1, going onto the B site. They have got the site, they've got the bomb plant, and now Max is left against 3 players. A big, big ask to do anything here. Max just peeking now. He's fixated on new box specifically, and there's a player close by here. We'll get one nice headshot there from that news up. It's going to fall, just going to tap the bomb. He's got no defuse. One nice shot, but Dragoneye, he will save it. That's going to be TwoPictures getting round number 1, map 1 here on Inferno in the ACS finals. This is the best of 3. I am your caster, Louis 2K. Our observer for the fixture will be good old Frozen Fraser. And that's a great little start going for TwoPictures. I didn't really get a chance to really get my prediction in chat early on, but I'm expecting TwoPictures to put up a good fight here. I feel it's going to be a close game. Cronus this time, it's just going to be an eco for them. A 5-man stack towards the B side. Thompson, he won't be able to get anything early on. Alex will get one, and Dragoneye, he'll get one back, but Alex and the CT's not looking too bad on this eco. They picked up a couple of SMGs as well at this stage. Now Cronus will be searching to do more damage, and it is the CT side now with the man advantage going into the retake towards the A side. TwoPictures haven't actually planted the bomb yet, but they will get it done now. Bit of a late plant, but TwoPictures, they were just clearing out the site, and they're still using utility after plant to play it safe. Cronus, not really sure how they're really trying to approach this. They're going to try and find something, try and do damage. Slash, he's been quite aggressive towards CT, but there won't be anyone there. It's mostly going to be some apartments control for the CT side. 3 players in pressure. News out, looking to do damage. There's one kill. Eli got himself another. And the CT's not looking too bad on this retake. Max, he's got one. He's going to find one more, but Slash, he could hold on. Cronus, they get so close, and TwoPictures hold on for another round. It will be Cronus and getting out the first AWP of this series. Milky will be in charge of the AWP. Some M4s also available for the CT side. As for TwoPictures, well, they get 4 AKs out at least. And in the early stages, just going to be going for some map control. 2 up banana. And the nade actually doing a lot of damage towards Milky and Alex. They early on will receive some damage. And Milky, he's just pre-finding this angle, really looking to do damage. Oh, of course, 2 players there, but won't be finding anyone just for now. A little flash will just concern Cronus about this pressure from the T's towards banana. Across the map, though, it is TwoPictures who are playing it slowly. Trying to play it for this map control. And Eli, he is starting to push up here. Up into banana. A couple of flashes will enter them in. Now they gain banana control, definitely in the German team's favor. But Milky, he's close by. He's got an AWP. He'll be wanting to do damage with this at this stage. And 45 seconds on the clock for TwoPictures. Still looking to get an entry onto a site at this stage. The CTs haven't really been given a lot of intel to work with. But some utility is going to be used up towards A by the T side. But most likely going to be a B hit at this stage, and the CT is going to have to hold off what they can. Alex, he's alone, and he's got Milky to support him, and the CT hold actually not looking too bad. There's 1 kill for Alex and Max between them. Who's up? He got one back. Just 3-on-3. A nice shot by Milky, actually. He will just fall away. Make this retake a little more possible. And Cronus now at the 3-on-2. And Slash just holding close by, wanting to find a kill at this stage. He's got 3 players behind him. And Dragoneye will just be keeping watch of Banana, but all 3 players for the CTs coming from the CT spot. And the smoke is just in the way. Slash looking to do damage. 1 kill, 2 kills. Dragoneye got the other one. And TwoPictures, they go 3-0 up. And that's a full gun round lost by the CT side. Cronus, I'm going to have to go down to an eco in the early stages. All been TwoPictures so far. And it felt like the AWP didn't really get a chance to do anything for Cronus in that round now. Slash still looking to treat this as a bonus round with an SMG in his inventory. And the CTs yet again going to be stacking on the B side. Hoping it works out in their favour. It's a massive gamble really, stacking 5 players on one side. And TwoPictures for now not really going to be aggressing as much. Dragoneye, he's aware of some presence from the CTs towards Banana. We'll just fall back as the CTs try and push forward here. To use in both directions. Well, Dragoneye, he's gone big, so is News up. 2 kills each for them. Speed got 1 back with the CZ. And for Speed now, it's a case of what further damage can he do. He doesn't have to farm, and TwoPictures not even in a rush to go towards the site at this stage. Maybe just trying to find Speed, and Thompson will just kill him through the smoke. 4-0 up for the side of TwoPictures. And they're looking so good early on. Of course, Cronus came from the upper bracket of the tournament. They beat Honved 2-0 at the start of last month, I believe it was. TwoPictures. They also beat Honved in the lower bracket. Both sides getting 2-0 wins against the Honved side. And Honved were always a team I thought would reach the final, so props to these 2 teams for defeating them. Milky has to fall away early on with the AWP. It's a double AWP setup for Cronus. And one of these AWPs going to be feeling the pressure early on as TwoPictures get the Banana control. But off of this, they are falling back and rethinking things as the CTs, they're now starting to stack towards a B site. And they've got to be careful not to overcommit because TwoPictures aren't committing anywhere just yet. Still, you can see TwoPictures are making sure they're keeping the map control and waiting to see if Cronus wants to push. For now, the CT is not looking to push. Still, all 10 players surviving at this stage, and TwoPictures still have 1 player on an SMG, which I was quite surprised with. I thought they'd have enough to get loads of AKs now, but Slash is still keeping the SMG in hand. Speed will be Flash, but the attention for TwoPictures is mainly towards the A site at this stage. It's going to be Max and Alex trying to hold off a push. Thompson, though, will find one towards B. He is only lurking towards B. He is solo at this stage. And Thompson, he's looking to do some further damage here. Not expecting Speed in that angle. Cronus, they get a kill back. And this is going to be a 4-on-4 heading onto the A side. I say that, but Max, for now, he's alone. And this is the TwoPictures push in. And he can't really do a lot. Alex was praying he could find a kill there. The smoking utility is down. And TwoPictures find themselves on the A site. It's a 4-on-3 retake the European Cronus team. And they're already backing off for the save. They know they can't do anything. That's going to be TwoPictures going 5-0 up. And they are looking really dominant and really comfortable early on here. This was the pick of TwoPictures as well. And they didn't, or Cronus opted to start CT side. And it's not really looking that good for them on the CT side at this stage. TwoPictures will survive with 4 players after this round. So they've got a bit of utility in a couple of the players as well, which just lets them hold on. Means they don't have to invest as much going into round 6 here. Cronus will be able to get the double AWP setup back in play. 2 AWPs out on their end, and TwoPictures still haven't opted to get an AWP in play yet. They might opt to go for it here, but the money is actually starting to build up for the German team as well here. I don't really want to call them a German team because they've got 2 Dutch players as well, but they're mainly German. Milky, he's got the early kill, and now Cronus have the man advantage to try and build upon. It was the AWP finding 1 kill. And for TwoPictures now, they're not in a rush to get anything done. Still working with the map control. News up and slash towards A. Dragon Eye is ramping Thompson here towards B. And Thompson trying to do damage, but that's going to be another kill in favor of Milky. Now Cronus, they've got a 2-player advantage to try and build upon here. TwoPictures now going to be feeding the pressure. It's the first time we've really seen them in a difficult situation. Smitty will find News up. That's unlucky, really. Flash couldn't really trade out, but we'll get 1 kill back as Max falls. But low on HP as well, and Cronus aren't able to trade that out for now. TwoPictures still going to be trying to approach this round, so at least with the ambition to get something from it. And they're going to be working themselves up towards B. Still 2 rifles in play for this TwoPictures roster. And they've still got some utilities to use, so they don't have to dry peek this side. Milky, nice easy kill as Slash falls. Now Dragon Eye with 15 seconds. It should be round done and dusted to the CT side, but Dragon Eye will be allowed 1 kill. Has to find the orb now and has done damage to the orb, but Milky was able to hold on with the pistol. Cronus, they get their first round on the board here in the finals of the ACS League Season 3. What are your predictions in chat, guys? I saw there was a lot of love early on in the stream for TwoPictures in chat. People saying that Eli is a key figure for TwoPictures. And if you are new here, do follow and subscribe to the ACS League Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ACS Live. TwoPictures, the first round they lost, but a round later they can still invest. They've got loads of money to work with. Looking more likely to be an A hit this time. The CT side, they've got 3 players on site, or at least in this area. Smitty just going to fall away to find some shots early on. As TwoPictures acquired this second mid and heading up to the bracket control now. It's going to be a lot of pressure for the CT hold here. Max having and looking to do damage, but he can't really do a lot. The nades are doing lots of the work though, and Smitty and Max, they're finding kills between them. There's 1 kill back, but the CT hold is looking all good. Eli again 4, and Smitty will find himself another kill. Cronus looking a bit more likely to challenge in this game now. They get a second round. TwoPictures still have lots of money to work with. We will get our first pause for the TwoPictures team, and yeah, for TwoPictures, maybe a chance to take a breath and work out why it's not been working out for them. Cronus now, they're starting to hit their shots and they're starting to look a little more dominant and powerful. And definitely likely challengers. Map 2, when we get to it, will be Mirage as picked by Cronus. And then the deciding map, if we need it, will be Cash. And that'll be an interesting map to watch, because I know from experience and casting TwoPictures before, their map pool is quite varied. I saw TwoPictures play on Mirage a couple of times, and they've looked good some of the times, but not always been that comfortable on Mirage. So Cronus would definitely have a chance in that map. And we will be getting back into this map. Round number 8, and a big round for TwoPictures to try and keep their money in their favour. Cronus, they'll need this to try and get back and try and get some momentum in their favour. Smitty, he's going to pick the AWP, but he'll just miss all the TwoPictures players. They're pushing up towards B. Milky, he'll miss a shot, but he'll still be allowed to do 1 kill. Couple of trade kills towards B, and TwoPictures, they find themselves on the B side. The AWP is still in play for the CT side, only one of them. TwoPictures, though, still haven't opted to work with an AWP as of yet on the offensive side. And the utility slowly now starting to run out for the CT side, and Thompson and Slash still have a load of utility between them. They will get a little boost up, and Slash finds one, and looking for the second, which he will find as well. It leaves Max against 3 players. I'm praying he could do damage. There's 1 kill at least. We'll just fall back and hold on to the AWP. And for TwoPictures, There's a 6th round on the board for them. So the CTs, they'll hold on to an AWP. And now TwoPictures finally have an AWP. Now in the hands of Dragonite. It was a must-win round for TwoPictures to really keep their economy intact. And they will do that. Kronos still going to be allowed a full buyout here. And they'll only have one AWP to work with this time round. 4 M4s for the other players. Excuse me. Once again, TwoPictures, they don't want to give up on this banana control. This time, Milky and the CTs haven't been as aggressive. Being aggressive is Max. In apartments on aim. He does have a player behind him in support and speed. So far, Thompson, he is working himself away up towards top of banana. Not quite a top banana, but top of banana. And TwoPictures now just taking a more slower approach to this round, hoping they can retrieve some intel, but Milky, he'll be allowed to find 1 kill towards B. That's Thompson, who for numerous times now has lurked up towards banana. He will fall. 1 minute on the clock for TwoPictures, and again looking likely to hit towards the A side. And for the CT side, they haven't really been working in terms of much bracket control here. And every time they do try and hold it, they normally just get smoked off. I don't think that smoke worked, which landed in mid. And that's allowed to be a chance to really get some intel. We'll spot a couple of players pushing, but they're going to be pushing up short. Max, he's going to have to go big here. Look at the damage. 1 kill, 2 kills. That was Smithy, got 1 back. Speed, CT, they can hold it off. They're looking good. And the A-side attempt didn't work out for TwoPictures. Six to 3 then in the ACS Map 1 Grand Finals in favour of the German and Dutch team. If you are new here, do give the ACS channels a follow on Twitch and YouTube. All the support is loved and appreciated. Once again, TwoPictures will be challenging the banana control. Milky, once again, will have to fall back. But remember last round, Milky did get the frag despite playing quite defensive, holding the CT angle. And even in mid, TwoPictures just aren't overly being aggressive. Cronus, they're the team who aren't opting to be aggressive. And this is the first time since Pissed Around we see TwoPictures on the weaker buyout. Alex, he'll be the player this time looking to get this opening kill. A smoke will go down, which is delay things for TwoPictures. Milky, you know, he wants to find a shot here. Thompson, he takes damage, and as does Alex. A load of damage dealt between the 2 players. But for now, TwoPictures is going to be locked out of the B side. And it is still going to be the B side, which TwoPictures try and tackle and try and enter in towards. For now, 1 player in TwoPictures is going to be alone towards the A site and news app. But elsewhere, Alex has got a great little angle here. Him and Milky have a crossfire set up, and Milky, he'll be allowed to find the first frag and slash falls. And Alex, he's got top 2, 1 with the Molotov. Dragonite's on site, and he's got 1 back. But Cronus still have the 2-man advantage at this stage. And news up, he's still going to be allowed to do damage on the lurk. Wrapping around from CT here. Now, there's 2 angles that Cronus have to be aware of. And Dragonite, he still wants to do damage. 10 seconds, this should be game over. And the CTs do eventually close it out, and they find the kills between them. 6 to 4 in favour of TwoPictures. Cronus, though, they're not giving up, and that's their 4th round in 5. So TwoPictures, they did substantial damage in what was a eco pistol forced buyout from them. And you can see that the CTs just aren't being aggressive whatsoever. And Milky once again, he's going to boost his teammate up onto plant bot. And that was just short-lived, wasn't it? You're just going to fall down from there. Oh, okay. Nice little idea. They're gonna go for a little boost. That's something I've not seen done before. Very creative. Meanwhile, some apartments control in favor of TwoPictures at this stage. And they are going to be using some utility to enter in up towards short. And Molotov will go down. And Smitty, he for now has just shut down this little push up towards bracket. And the utility looking good from the CT hold. And that definitely slows down the TwoPictures push to the side. But TwoPictures still have a minute to work with. And they could even work back towards B if they so wish to. 45 seconds and it's going to have to be Smitty looking to damage him. He's got to hold off so many angles. There's players on short and on long for him to look out for. And he will find one on short. Throwing knife forwards and looking for that second shot as well. But couldn't quite dispatch of Slash early on. Max will get one kill back and News Up. He'll be aware of this player in midi pit and he will fall. News Up will seize. They think they've got the site and they do. Slash, an excellent second kill with that. And there's an AWP and an M4 left for the CT retake. There's a lot of damage done, and this is still possible for the CT side. Alex, switching up to the AK side. Smoke and 2 flashes to help the CTs on the retake as they push in, and TwoPictures for now, they just have to hold off the push. Alex, trying to get the opening kill, and he will. There goes Slash. That's a 2-on-2, and Alex couldn't quite find News Up. Eli, he's just hiding in the smoke, and Milky will get one more kill, but bomb is planted for Milky as well. Milky just hoping he can find a kill, hoping he can stick it. Eli's not going to get him the round. TwoPictures, they'll find another. I'm going to have to get another drink after this. Throat feels so dry. Cronus then, their economy isn't really that great. 2 players have to go down to pistols for this round. The other 3 players on M4s. And Cronus heavily committing into this round despite not having a full buyout. TwoPictures, they're playing it slower this time, and a change. They don't seem to be aggressive side towards the banana control. CT so still holding 3 on A, 2 on B. One flash will blind the Deagle in Smitty. And TwoPictures now starting to work themselves up towards A. Smoke will go down and they now have to focus on long where Smitty is currently playing with this Deagle. And you know he wants to hit a 1 league. You can just tell. Smitty, he's looking for a kill. He will flash himself in and it does blind the other player. But for now, Thompson, he will survive. And Alex has come to retake this site. And the CTs, though, they've got loads of players back here. Slash, he's got himself 2, and he's got himself onto the A site here, but they haven't spotted Smitty on site. Still doing damage. He's got one back. And Eli, he will headshot Smitty. And to shut down that, it remains with Milky against 3 players. 2 half HP. Still possible for Cronus, but Milky going to have to do so much work here. Has to find 2 AKs and a Galil, and TwoPictures have 2 on the site. And Milky, you just pray he looks towards the right angle, and I don't think he'll be able to even do this at this stage. He's going to back away. And that's going to allow TwoPictures to gain another round. And now they're starting to run away with this first half here. Not looking too bad. They are trying to get a bit of momentum back in their favour here. And Milky will be allowed to hold on to the M4. Expected them to push from mid, but they're not. The economy isn't really that good for the CTs, and Smitty probably could have gone for that, knowing his team didn't have a lot of money to work with, but in round number 13, they can't go for a lot of a full buyout. Realistically, 1 further flash is invested, and that's it for the CTs. The M4 is going to play solo towards B. Or the other 4 players, sorry, hold off B. And TwoPictures Once again, going to be starting this off slowly. Max will throw the flash, and that allows Speed to be able to push in. And, well, Cronus, they're being aggressive. They're trying to play this smart, but Thompson with the eco frag has got himself too. And Eli, he'll get headshot from that as well. Max did trade him out, and Cronus for now doing sufficient damage for an eco round. Milky, he'll get the M4 and playing. That's another kill back, and TwoPictures now actually under pressure. It becomes a 2-on-2 at this stage. And now TwoPictures have to try and hope. They were waiting for, I think they were waiting for Milky to be aggressive down towards mid, and it just wasn't going to work out for him. TwoPictures, though, going to play it slowly. They don't want to make any mistakes here, nor do Cronus. This could be a big ground win for Cronus if they get it. And remember, this was an eco. A lack of utility, though, for the CTs, which could prove costly. Dragon Eye knows that. They've still got loads of utility, a full set of utility between them, and it could make the side take even easier. Milky is actually going to be caught off by Dragon Eye. A great little peek by the Dutch player. And suddenly it becomes a 2-on-1. And you'd expect TwoPictures to be able to pick up this round. Max, he's got an AK and is just going to opt to save it. Another save. Another round in favour of TwoPictures. And for TwoPictures, that's a third round on the bounce. And now Cronus going to start to feel a little bit of pressure here. They'll have some money to work with in the next round. And I don't even know if they'll get a full buyout in terms of utility going into round number 14. So then, TwoPictures on their map pick, not looking too bad so far. They're 9-4 to the good here on Inferno in the final, the grand finals of the ACS League Season 3. Full buyout, and okay, Cronus, they've got a good buy, a good set of utility in their hands as well, but it's all of their money gone. Once again, TwoPictures going to be playing for the map control. Cronus, once again, are going to be aggressive towards Banana. And this is Cronus for the first time playing quite aggressive towards Balcony. It will be the opening frag in the CT side's favour as well. The smoke is still down, which means News Up and Eli can't exactly peak for now. And I'm wondering if actually the TwoPictures players in apartments made a bit too much noise there. Did just do a little jump, just to unveil their position. But Smitty's got a good little angle here. And utility expected to be thrown towards the A site here for TwoPictures as they try and enter out. For a change, TwoPictures are now going to be rotating, trying to get something towards B. And look who's in position. A great little hold. Alex, though, he has to fall away. And he has to play it safe. He, for now, is alone towards the B site. And if TwoPictures are quick, they can make this a really easy site take. Alex and Milky here have to go big. And the site hold. Alex is actually going to fall to Slash. Dragon Eye will find Milky. And the TwoPictures take onto the site. Looking all good. A 3-on-3 as Cronus enter retake territory. Bomb has been planted. Dragon Eye, he'll fall to Smitty, and now TwoPictures start to become a bit more comfortable. Cronus, I think they know they've got a save, and they're going to hold on to these two AKs. It's a good little save, but the round result isn't going to be out in their favour again. TwoPictures, another bomb plant, another side take. And it's another save coming up from the Cronus side as TwoPictures reach 10 rounds. Looking at the scoreboard, Max currently top for the CT side, 14-10. And there's no real one player standing out in terms of kills for TwoPictures. Slash, Dragon Eye, Thompson, all got at least 11 kills between them. And this is only the end of the first half, don't forget. Cronus They will get an AWP. They will get a suitable buyout for the last round. Smitty and Alex have to downgrade ever so slightly. And for TwoPictures, they'll be hoping to make this a winning round and in their favour. They're going to be aggressive for the CT side. Alex, you got flash? Cronus will be allowed banana control at this stage. And the banana control actually has been so aggressive. That nade also doing quite a lot of damage with Eli and Newsap down to 80 and 66 between them. Dragon Iron. Now the focus has to go on apartments here, Max. In speed. They'll be holding off this apartments push. And actually the CT side opting not to progress forward. Thompson, you know he wants to progress forward. He wants to find a player close by, but instead he's going to use some utility to help them push out. Max will flash himself in, and a great little flash, and will just about get Thompson, but at a cost. He takes a lot of damage, and that's going to ignite TwoPictures to get themselves towards the B side. Dragoneye, he'll find one kill as he lurks solo up towards bracket. There's Milky, he's going to be smoked off the site. Now going to be alone. And Alex will have a little gap in the smoke to use towards CT, but one will land either way. And Milky, he's just searching to go for the kill. Alex, though, will get himself only one kill. He did a lot of damage to Newsap and speed. He'll shut down Dragoneye from the lurk. Time ticking away for the CT side, but they've got the man advantage now. Newsap and Eli both low. Speed and Max, though, on the other side, they're also low. And Eli's still alive, and for TwoPictures, you can tell he's going to be the player looking to go for the kills. 2 kills there, and he might have just shut this down entirely. Milky will get one back. Newsap will save the round, and TwoPictures right at the end. They'll take the first half of the ACS Grand Finals with an 11-4 lead. At the halftime stage, in the first map of this game between TwoPictures and Cronus, it's been all TwoPictures. They've looked so good, apart from a brief stint midway through the half when Cronus, we saw a bit of light come out from them. They did start to get something sparked in their favour, but it kind of felt that they were also able to win the rounds, or it might have just even been a case that TwoPictures just weren't fully on top. But TwoPictures on their map pick, all looking so good so far. Cronus, they'll have to get this pistol round really to hope they can get something in this first map, or else this could be mapped done and dusted already. Fun fact, which you might not have known, this was the team for Cronus who started off the ACS season as the academy team back in about June, July time. It's taken so long to get to this grand finals, and we hope you're enjoying the coverage here on the ACS Live Twitch channel. If you are new here, do give us a cheeky like, a cheeky love, cheeky subscribe and follow. And it's quite sad, really, because we were meant to have another caster with us, M&J, but he wasn't feeling well. And sending our love out to M&J. Hope he gets better soon. Of course, thank you to Nitrous Networks for powering and sponsoring the servers and everything we do. If you want some reliable servers, do check out Nitrous Networks. All the details are below the Twitch stream. Going into the second period then of map 1 of the ACS Season 3 Finals. And this is going to have to be a big set of rounds for Cronus if they want to come back into this. It's 11-4 in favour of TwoPictures. The German and Dutch team so far looking good. And they're looking like a rush B for the Cronus team. Newsap looking to do damage. One nice headshot in his favour. Max did trade out, but there was a Molotov down, and that's going to do damage to some of the Cronus players at least. Dragoneye having and looking to go big here. Now we'll just fall back from the site as Cronus. They play aggressive. They get a bomb down. And suddenly a 4-on-4. As the CT side just have to hold on to the site here. Smitty can be prepared if someone pushes from Banana. There was one player from Banana, and that's going to be Thompson. And actually, he'll be found out. Smitty and Speed finding kills between them, but quickly becomes a 2-on-2 as Eli searches to do damage at this stage here. I don't even know if he can. Eli will find speed. It just leaves Milky with a retake scenario. And Eli's found himself a kit. He's going to try and stick it, but he can't do anything. Milky gets and saves the round for Cronus. And they'll find themselves a 5th round. And they'll get the economy in their favor in the early stages here. TwoPictures not obviously investing anything into this map, into this round even. And 4Eco coming out on their end, and Cronus, you can already see that they're looking to play this a lot more faster compared to how TwoPictures have been playing it on their rounds, on their gun rounds and their pistol rounds. It's a TwoPictures stack towards the B site, and for now that might have just been another unlucky call. Approaching 1 minute on the clock, and Cronus still haven't actually spotted any of these TwoPictures players, and they have a right to be playing this cautiously and safely. And Cronus still being quite slow. They don't have the bomb with them, but they are slowly making strides to enter onto the A and the B site. Utility being used towards site. Slash will find the early kill. Alex, are we looking to do damage? Looking for eco frags. 3 kills, 4th. Can't quite get the ace though. Dragonite will deny him of that title elsewhere towards the A site. Cronus, they get themselves the A site. They get the bomb down. They get some extra money in the bank. And for Dragonite, a case of looking and providing more damage in this round here. I don't even think TwoPictures will be able to get anything else here. So TwoPictures, they can't hold on to anything, but they got at least 2 casualties towards Beam. A little bit of money in the pot, and they are actually going to opt to invest in this round here. Not all the players will have a full set of utility, but all 5 players for TwoPictures will get M4s in play. Cronus, they've got a awkward buy. They've got 3 AKs. They've got an SMG and a Galil in play as well. And Cronus now looking to be quite quick up towards B, and it's going to be Smitty looking to enter onto the site here. Smitty, he almost got a kill, but he couldn't quite find it. Lose up. He's got himself free, just holding off the site, and Max will get one back, but the CT hold on the B site looking all good. Alex will be allowed to plant the bomb. The utility and smokes down, and Alex is now left against 3 players. If you thought Newzap did well, Alex will be looking to go one step better and looking to stop this round. 1 kill in his favour, an awful amount of damage dealt, and that nade isn't going to be enough. And Eli and Dragonite, they just peek together, and it's a nice, simple clean-up for TwoPictures. They've got a round back. Cronus, though, they've still got money. They could get an AWP out if they want. They'll definitely be able to get rifles out. I know Max is low, but they can still get a suitable buyout. And actually, they're not opting for the AWP on the Cronus side. TwoPictures then with a 6-round lead. And yeah, you can see the buyout for Cronus isn't really that good in terms of utility. That nade was really damaging. Already, Speed and Milky down to half or below at this stage. Cronus looking to make strides towards the ace side and keep watch. There's a couple of CT players here looking to do damage, looking to hold it off. Smoke will go down on long. That for now just means, well, one of the players will have to fall away from long. And Cronus slowly making themselves aware of an A take at this point. Flash will try and enter them in, but the utility being used isn't really that effective from either side at this stage. TwoPictures have Eli and Thompson on the site here. Dragonite just watching long. And Dragonite, he's going to have to go big here as Cronus looks to get something up towards on this stage. Great little flash, but it's not going to be damaging towards Dragonite. 45 seconds, and Cronus still trying to get something in play here. Max and Alex and Cronus, they're starting to get something towards B, but if he's looking to do damage, he'll only get 1 kill from that angle. And for now, he is alone on the B site. Flash, if he rotates quick enough, he might try and deny the bomb plant. And for now, the pre-fire isn't that effective. One will go down in Cronus. A hint of chance, hint of a life here. At least 1 AK for the TwoPictures side in the retake scenario. Slash just holding close, and Cronus there all low in terms of health here. This could be possible for the CT side here. And Eli, he'll be looking to try and excite and try to get something here. Max, Milky, they find the frags, and Milky might get another one here. Smitty got one back, and Dragonite is left against 2 players. There's another one. Just got to find Smitty now, who is low, and the bomb ticking away. He can't do anything. Smitty will save the round for Cronus. And it just about remains to be a successful and safe site hold from Cronus. They'll get a 7th round on the board, and they'll kill off the economy for TwoPictures for now. Maybe a spark of life, maybe a chance for Cronus to try and get back in this game. It's going to be another pistol round for the TwoPictures side, but unlike previous rounds, they have invested some pistols. The nades this time aren't going to be that effective. Felt like Cronus were either aware of this or just not prepared to go for it. Slash Alex. They'll find an early kill for each side. TwoPictures, they were sacked towards the A site here, but now just going back to have 2 on each side. And it feels as if Cronus are making strides to get some map control towards the A site. Thompson, you just hope he peeks his angle at the right time. He's going to encounter speed, and I think Thompson spotted speed. He's looking in that angle here. Speed for now, just trying to fall back, and for now he will do. Takes a tiny bit of damage. All 4 Cronus players left. Up towards long now. Eli, he's going to actually get spotted out by Alex. A great kill there. And Cronus, you think they've got the man advantage heading on to the A site here. And Thompson to do more damage with the speed when playing. He can't do anything. Having to spray and having to spam. It's not quite going to work out for TwoPictures this round. Cronus have the site. They get the bomb down. And Nuzak will just try and hold on to this Galil. It's going to be an 8th round for Cronus. And they're now starting to pull some rounds back. They're now working themselves back into this game. Nuzak, it's only yellow, but it's still a weapon to hold on to, and also he'll be looking to hold on to that armor as well. And Cronus are on the hunt for Nuzak, the last TwoPictures player in question. They won't be allowed to do anything though. The 2 players in pit will survive. TwoPictures, still not a great money situation on their side. They have... It felt like they've been reset, but they just haven't. It's felt like a trickier half for TwoPictures, and Cronus are so far surprising us. And they are starting to get something on the T side, which isn't the side they picked to start on. A 5-man rush eco from TwoPictures potentially. Alex will get 1 kill, but Slash with the pistol will get 1 back, and TwoPictures on these pistol rounds, they're still allowed to do damage to their opponents, and that's what's quite scary. Sorry, if you're Cronus, they've got themselves the ace site here at speed. Will be caught out by Nuzak, and the CTs are actually able to pick up some weapons off of this. Nuzak just holding the close angle. I'm hoping he can find someone close by. Eli is going to push in, and you can tell that if anyone's going to get a kill, it feels like Eli specifically could get 1 massive kill here. CTs, though, not looking likely to get around here. Time ticking away and no defuse kit on their hands. Pressure, what damage can they do? And Eli's going to get caught with his pants down. will lose his weapon. And Smitty, he's got himself a second here. He's cleaning up these last few kills. News Up will be allowed to run away and survive with this. Galil for Cronus. Round number 9 and TwoPictures. Now, they might be starting to panic. So News Up will keep the or hand over the Galil towards. Sorry, I just got really attached to that sort of spray on CT spawn or T spawn. Either way, though, TwoPictures, they've got an AWP in hand. They've got loads of rifles, and they'll be looking to try and hold off the sights this time. Cronus looking to get round number 10 on the board here, and they've got a full bow in play as well, and they've got a better set of utility at this stage compared to their CT opponents. Being aggressive. Look who is being aggressive towards Banana. I don't think it was Eli. It was one of the players anyway. Either way, Cronus making strides to get something into the A site here. They've got the apartments control now to work on. Slash for now is alone, but there is a couple of players close by for him to be aware of. Milky looking to enter. A great first headshot. Slash will fall. So one more player nearby. News Up on the Banana side of the map. And Eli is going to rotate himself over, but Cronus looking to get something potentially towards the A site. Here's feed. He'll be caught out actually by Tops. I thought this T player would get the kill. Now TwoPictures are back with the man advantage, and luckily for Cronus, they will survive with the bomb, and they'll be able to rotate and get something towards the B site this time. News Up gonna have to go big here. Eli also on the rotate. And for News Up, I hope that he can do some damage here with these European players aggressing towards him. News Up only finding himself one kill though. Milky will get one back at Eli, praying he can find something through the smoke, and did actually tag Milky there, but bomb goes down in the nick of time for the T side. Milky and Max looking to hold this site here, and the big ask. And the timing of that means that Max might not be able to get a kill. He will still be allowed to find one kill. And Thompson somehow finds both of them in the retake. A successful retake in TwoPictures. Looking the stronger team. They'll be looking to close out the first map here. There's a 13th round, and so unlucky by Cronus. Looking at the scoreboard, and despite losing, Max has got the most kills on the server between any of the players, 20 to 15. For the CT side, Dragon Eye News Up, 18 kills each. And an interesting buy for TwoPictures, despite actually winning that round. They do drop down to an SMG and a FAMAS. But they will at least retain the AWP in their favour. Just a slow bit of play here coming out from Cronus, who will now look to try and recover and try and get another round back in their favour. Remember, TwoPictures, they've only got 2 rounds out of the 7. Or sorry, out of the 7 this second half. Max and Speed are in apartments for the Cronus side. And TwoPictures aren't actually being aggressive, aren't actually opting for the apartments control. The player things are just so slow. 45 seconds on the clock now. Cronus have to make a decision, and they have to start moving soon. We see Alex and Milky were towards Banana. The other 3 players just using utility to try and bait TwoPictures back towards the A site, but it's not exactly baiting any TwoPictures players off of the B site. 25 seconds, and the last set of utility for Cronus to try and push onto the site here. You can tell that Eli just wants to go big, wants to do damage, and he'll be caught out by Alex. Dragon Eye taking so much damage thanks to that Molotov. In response, Molotov hoping he can find something here. Bomb goes down, Dragon Eye just spamming, but won't be allowed to find anything. Slash and Milky will trade up towards Banana. And Cronus have the man advantage on the site here. Maybe looking a little more likely here. Who's that? Did get spotted by a player in dark. Cronus now actually, I think they've got the round with TwoPictures making the decision to back away and just go for exit frags. Their economy not really strong enough to go for it. Take the risk. Max couldn't actually find a kill. The CT's actually doing damage here. Milky could just touch both these players off guard here. Might try and take the AWP out of the hands. And that's the AWP lost. The TwoPictures. News up. He'll kill Milky after time as well. Kill after time for each side. But Cronus now actually getting something back on the T side here. And maybe it was a mental decision to go for the CT side at first. Think, you know what? We'll get CT side out right and then do what we can on T side. And credit to Cronus, they are looking better on the aggressive side. Dragoneye, he'll find Alex. And now TwoPictures have a man advantage to try and build upon. The CT buyout really not that great. They are down to 2 pistols, but they've also got an AWP to try and counteract this, as well as an M4. Smitty, he wanted to go for the one tap, couldn't quite get it though. He's just going to re-peek. Still just trying to go for the one tap and isn't going to find anything. Smitty down to 2 HP. And TwoPictures, they are rotating a player back. So nice double chicken in pit. And here comes the utility as Cronus try and push onto the A site here. Slash will be flashing. We'll just have to fall away for now. It's going to be a 4-1-2 heading on. Sorry, a 4-1-3 heading onto this site here for Cronus. And now it becomes a 4-on-2. Eli not spotted, and Eli's got a great angle and will get himself 2 kills on that. One to the third, wasn't quite allowed the third. News up. He's trying to respond here, but 2-on-2 retake for TwoPictures. This is entirely possible here. And then for an open. A terrible buyout at the start from TwoPictures might just become a likely reality to help him win. Time ticking, and still 2 flashes for Dragoneye after this flash falls. News up. They'll find Milky. Down goes Max as well. A great retake, a great hold, and that's TwoPictures just 2 rounds away from getting this first map in their belt. They're looking so great now. And when TwoPictures hold and retake the sites, they do look good. Cronus just a bit unlucky then. Maybe just left in open positions and they didn't have to peek those, honestly. The money now for Cronus is a bit of a blunder. And Cronus has to go down to an eco, and this could so easily be match point for the TwoPictures team here. Cronus opting to go aggressive. A 5-man push towards second mid at first. There might even be a 5-man push up towards mid. That's going to be so dangerous if you actually go for it. And considering you've got Dragoneye here of the AWP, it should be a tough ask, but Dragoneye can't actually hit the shot early on. Thompson looking to go big. 2 kills in his favour. And Eli trying to respond, but there's a team kill in there for Cronus. It might just fall apart for them. Alex will get the bomb down at least. A little bit of extra cash for the T side. But I don't even know if there'll be anything left here for Alex and Cronus. A little free firing. Eli will find a kill, which gives TwoPictures match and map advantage. Or map point, sorry. They'll survive with 4 players as well. And Cronus, it's just been disappointing, really, ever since he lost that first defuse round about 4 rounds ago. And their economy's been broken since. It's just not been that good. Cronus are going to try and play for overtime at least. And keep themselves in their opponent's map pick. So far, not too bad. And Cronus yet again going to be doing a 5-man rush. This time up towards Banana and Dragoneye. He'll be looking to do work here against some of the rifles. What a shot! kill Max with a headshot. That's insane. Speed will get the response kill, and that was a hell of a shot by Dragoneye. First of all, 4-on-4. Cronus. They've got the player advantage to work with heading onto the fight. Lose they're finding the kills, and Milky's got one back for the T side as well. One will go down. It's a game of trades at this stage. He hears the player, but Eli still finds a kill. Eli, he's a massive player, and you know he'll go for the big plays and the big kills. Speed will shut him down there. Speed just pre-fired, hoping to find a second. He won't. There's Thompson trying to peek from Coffin along with his teammate. Milky though will be caught out, and now Speed is left against 2. A 4K to try and save the round here. TwoPictures just tapping the bomb, and Speed has to go for this out. He's going to fall. Map 1's going to go to TwoPictures. They win here on Inferno 16-10 in Map 1, the ACS League Grand Finals. A great little take and a great little hold, and a great recovery in the end for TwoPictures, who will take Map 1 quite not convincingly, let's say. But when they went for the rounds and they looked so aggressive, it worked out in their favour. We will be moving on to map number 2 very shortly. We will just be going for a short little break, though. Don't go anywhere. Do stick around. Will Cronus respond? Will TwoPictures take the series 2-0? Back in a bit. Welcome back to the Grand Finals. Welcome to Map 2 on Mirage of this game between TwoPictures and Cronus for the Grand Finals of the ACS League Season 3. This is a big map for both these two teams. If TwoPictures win it, They're the champions. Cronus, they need to try and get this map back in their favor. This is their map pick. And for the mixed European team, they will get 2 smokes and 4 flashes out. I am your caster, Louis 2K, joined, of course, by Fraser, doing the awesome observing. Thank you to him for making just the production of this look so great, looking so good, and we will just avoid that little cinematic early on. Cronus now going to be working themselves towards the A site this time. 2 flashes to help him enter in, 2 smokes also used out, and Alex, he's trying to find the opening kill here. News Up's got a great little angle, a little crossfire in place, and a nice shot by Dragoneye actually in the end for the CT side. An advantage for TwoPictures on the retake, and Smitty just hoping he can do some damage. Second kill for Dragoneye. Give him a third, why not? He might try and go for the ace here. Dragoneye team just inside the TwoPictures team, trying to find further kills, and Milky will get one back. The CTs, they're just going to try and stick the defuse. There's another kill there for Milky, and Max can't do anything against Thompson. It leaves Milky left against 3 players, and a massive ask to really do anything. The CT side have a kit on Thompson, and they had more than enough time to save the round. TwoPictures, a successful retake, and they'll take this pistol round 1-0. Little pause brought in for tech issue, just as we lose a player. If you did miss us for map 1, you missed a close little comeback from Cronus, actually. It did finish in favour of TwoPictures, 16-10 on Inferno. But Cronus, when they switched over to the C side of Inferno, they did start to get some rounds in their favour, and they made it slightly close. Now on Cronus's map pick, they go 1 round down, pistol round, which means early on they can't quite get a good economy in play. Cronus, though, actually opting to go for the weapons, actually opting to go for the AKs. TwoPictures, I'm sure they'll be aware of a potential force buy coming out at this stage. If you are new here, do give the ACS League a follow on all of our social medias, twitch.tv/ACS Live. Also follow Twitter at ACS Esports. And Cronus in this game, they'll be looking to try and recover something. This round, of course, not going back in their favour. And who do you guys think in chat is going to win this? Will it be Cronus, or will it be TwoPictures to take this series 2-0? It's a big set of games, and I don't really want to give my prediction now because we're halfway through. It'd be a bit unfair if I just sort of said TwoPictures. Both teams, of course, go into this after winning their previous games 2-0 against Honved. We had the double elimination bracket for the 2 sides. Honved, I always thought Honved were a team who were going to go through, but they both fell to Cronus and TwoPictures. TwoPictures came from the lower bracket, Cronus the upper bracket. And so far, it's been the team in the lower bracket looking the stronger team. Cronus, though, will be hoping this isn't. They'll be hoping it's a closer game, and they'll be hoping they can clean it up in their favour. I think we need to get we need to ask if we can get confirmation that TwoPictures lost that player due to power outage or something. We will take a short break just to try and get this technical issue resolved. Don't go anywhere. We hope to be back very shortly. Welcome back to this ACS Grand Final game. We apologise for the technical issues, but we are back underway and TwoPictures have all 5 players on the server. There's going to be an awkward buyout for Kronos after losing the pistol round. They have opted to invest, and the investment includes 2 AKs and a load of utility. There's going to be some map control for the Kronos team and pushing in towards the B site and mid. But news up, we're looking to try to hold off any further players crossing towards short. Thompson, who actually fought to Max, a great job by Max in the end, and Flash and Milky. It's a game of trades and loads of trades happening on the B site. Still, Kronos will get the bomb down and they'll put themselves at a 2-on-2 to try and hold on to this site. And let's not forget, this was a force buy from Kronos, and so far looking all good. They've got to find an M4 and a FAMAS though. Both TwoPictures gaming players are in market, and they're just going to push out. Alex is allowed 1 free kill. News up can trade, but Milky can trade out even further. A great force buy, a great response. Kronos, they've now got the upper hand in terms of the economy. And for TwoPictures, a potential eco going to be coming out from their side. If you weren't here for map 1, you'd have missed TwoPictures take Inferno 16-10 in their favour. Now on the map pick of Kronos. This is where we expect Kronos to try and respond. Whether they will, you have to wait and see. Slash has been quite aggressive, and TwoPictures again, it's felt like they've invested whether they can. So you just trade, you can do damage. One player is close by in Slash, but for now no damage being traded between either player. And this is just really a default play from the T side. So the T will find Slash, and off of that, one further weapon lost towards Beam for the CT side. And a minute to go for Kronos to try and make a decision. They've now got the man advantage to build upon. TwoPictures now have to play it safe and to try and not or minimize the mistakes they do choose to make. So slow here, and it's feeling more likely to be an A hit with Kronos taking a bomb in that direction with some utility being executed onto the side. It's going to be Alex and Milky to try and push themselves onto the side. Just pre-finding angles. They don't quite find anyone early on. Dragoneye, so much damage dealt to him, and Alex will be able to clean him up. Eli just praying he can find something, but through the smoke, he won't be gifted any kill. News up. He's also trying to get himself something this time with the scout. For now, he won't get anything, and for now, Kronos have a 2-man advantage to try and build upon. TwoPictures, I feel like they're just going to have to save and go for the exit frags. They're not in a reasonable situation to go for it. Their economy isn't that good, and to hold on to this M4 and scout would at least be a building block to go into the further rounds. Eli will be caught out by Alex, but luckily for TwoPictures, it's only a deagle that has been lost. And I've actually been quite aggressive here. News that just has to be careful here. He won't be able to hold on to the M4, but Thompson will be allowed to hold on to the... Oh, sorry, the scout was lost. Thompson can hold on to the M4. So now Kronos back in the lead, and despite TwoPictures winning the pistol round, they're not looking as sufficient. The side takes from Kronos are just so strong so far. It's going to be a little mid hit from the CT side, who are down to an eco aside from Thompson's M4. And unluckily for them, they won't be spotting anyone for Kronos. You're not going to find anyone from down there. No one from down there, mate. Not unlucky. Towards top mid speed. We'll just have to fall away. Being caught out and being notified of a couple of players towards mid at least. Slash. He's looking to do damage, but he can't quite do a lot. The scout trying to find a kill. But he won't be allowed to do this. Kronos, they're working themselves out into the A site, and TwoPictures have got 4 players, all 4 players left towards the A site in. Despite it being an eco, they'll be looking to do damage. Still life for the M4, can only get 1 before falling to leave it in the hands of Eli. We could try and at least deny the bomb plant, but won't be allowed. Cronus now just go pushing for the kill, and Eli won't survive. A good set of rounds for Cronus. And now TwoPictures, they'll be looking to try and respond here. Now we'll get the M4s out. Cronus will get the AKs out. This could be our full gun round of the first half. Get your support, get your loving for the two teams of who you guys think are going to win. It's going to be a big one. DragonEye, he'll be on the AWP this one for the CT side. The German and Dutch players this time quite heavily stacking towards the A and mid area of the map. 3 towards A and mid. 2 up and B. And it's a little pre-fire. Isn't going to land him any shots, but wasn't aware of the noise of news up. His bullets for now won't quite be damaging anyone. Eli's just jump spotting towards the CT area. And while that's happening, Cronus are going to be getting a little boost into jungle. Lucky for them, TwoPictures aren't really looking towards jungle at this stage. They should be, and there's a couple of players close by, and that's a nice little boost actually for Alex. His angle really nice and mid. A minute for Cronus to work with, and looking ever so likely to be an A hit at this stage. Watching short, and there's just going to be no one on short peeking for TwoPictures or their opponent's Cronus. Now the utility, now the setup's going to be coming towards A for Cronus as they try and get the A site and get themselves a 4th round. It's a response round which TwoPictures to get something in. Eli looking to get his first kill. He will find 1 kill as Milky falls. He's still aware of this play on site, but Cronus will actually find the kills. Alex has got himself a 3k, and all that remains is Slash against 4 players, and no bomb down quite yet. There goes the bomb. And Slash pulls it off. This would be a big. Can't really even find Smitty. Does some damage. Not enough. As Cronus starting to get a bit of a lead going here in map 2. In their map pick. And TwoPictures yet again choosing to start CT side. And for TwoPictures this round, just going to be down to a pistol buyout of sorts. A couple of upgrades here and there. Nothing too clinical. Cronus again, a little default play. Slash and Thompson, they're being aggressive under. And actually Max and Milky, they'll find the early frags for the Cronus team. And Thompson, he really wanted to do damage, but couldn't find Max. News up remains. And again, a pretty much safe round for Cronus against Nico and TwoPictures side. There's going to be Cronus and 5-1 up in map 2 of the ACS Season 3 Grand Finals, sponsored by Nitrous Networks. And so going 5-2, Cronus will be looking to try and extend something here. But it is a response buyout for TwoPictures. Our first full gun round of sorts. Ultimate DragonEye is actually going to fall to Milky. And now Cronus are being so aggressive towards mid, and TwoPictures, it's feeling like they're giving up on the position control here. Eli, Max has got himself 2 back for Cronus. And now Slash pops in both from the B site, trying to get something back. And Slash will be allowed to find 1 kill here. Cronus just planting it safe towards the palace angle. And a lot of it is feeling to be down to timing at this stage. Slash and Thompson, both towards connector. And they need to be aware because Alex is right behind them, really. Alex can find a kill on Slash. And Thompson with the AWP will just have to either play safe, go for the kills, or just run back and save. And he's going to be under pressure here. Hold on to this. Thompson won't be allowed to save the AWP. 1 AWP for the T side. And now Cronus is going to go 6-1 up here for Cronus. And I wonder where Thompson got inspiration for his name from. Another eco round for the CT side, and this time it's going to be stacked towards the site of B. Meanwhile, being aggressive, well, that is Smitty for Cronus. And apartments. We can find Thompson here, who, for now, Thompson is his jump spotting. Victory fire is good for some damage towards Thompson, who forces a lot of the 23 HP. Meanwhile, Flash will find speed, and there's an AK now for the CT side to build upon. 110. Cronus have completely realised that they've got the A site to work with, so they'll be able to rotate and I get the A site in their favour. And for TwoPictures, they've got the man advantage on the retake, and that's quickly becoming a two-man advantage, and you can't even call this a retake at this point because Cronus can't get on the site. Slash is actually going to fall to Milky. There's a spark of light here, potentially for Cronus, while Newsup keeps spamming the Deagle. All that remains is Max, and Max has got to find 3 further players with 40 HP. 1 player in Palace, 1 towards CT, the other in Jungle. And now he's going to go for the one-on-one aim duels, and hoping that they all peak at the right time. He'll be aware of the stairs player. And he keeps darting towards CT. He knows there's a Deagle to bit playing at. And 15 seconds now. Time becoming a massive essence factor in this. Max will fall to Eli with Thompson support. So second round finally for TwoPictures on a full gun round. But Cronus, their money's definitely starting to build up on their end. We saw Alex at the start of the round have over 10,000. And now Cronus this time won't have a AWP to work with, but they will be working with a Rush B little that strat little play. Dragon Line Slash gonna have to be holding this off, and even they have to fall back at the stage. They know they can't do a lot, and Slash will only find 1 kill before Smitty get one earlier on. That Slash is actually looking for the second egg. So unlucky not to find Alex, and that might have just been a good little play if he found that. Nice reaction. Thompson will find speed close by, and Cronus don't actually have the... They've got the bomb down. I say they've got the bomb down. The bomb is going to be planted. And Max is actually going to find News up to make this a 2-on-2 and to make this site hold a little more promising for the T side. One M forward. Lost Alex. He'll easily find Eli as well. 2 kills for Eli. Sorry, 2 kills for Max. 2 kills for Alex. And 2 kills for Thompson. But it was Cronus who came out on top. They're going back to how they were. And this is definitely just a game of Counter-Strike between TwoPictures and Cronus. Alex actually going to fall to Eli. Great opening shot. A great first kill for TwoPictures. But want to try and build off this now. Cronus, meanwhile, they've got a lot of their players towards top mid and apartments after losing that early player on ramp. It's not looking that good for Cronus towards the A site. And because of this, it's going to be a hit towards the beam site. Thompson and Slash, the 2 players, the CT side, who will have to hold this off. With Smitty again looking to enter onto the side. We'll play towards bench for TwoPictures. One on van, the other on site. The utility actually by TwoPictures could be a little premature, just using it too quickly because Cronus haven't overly committed. They are starting to commit now, and Milky for now was alone towards N. He's trying to find Dragoneye, who's only on a 5-7 up on the A side. Meanwhile, attention has to go towards the B site here. Smitty tries to enter once again, and does have Max behind him. The utility actually by both sides isn't going to be that effective. It just slows down the Cronus play. Either way, Cronus now going to be committing to the site. Thompson looking to go big here. Here with Eli, they're finding the kills. Smitty got one backward. It's another kill for Thompson. He'll clean up the push. And TwoPictures suddenly the spark of life here. They'll get themselves a third round. But is this going to be a repeat just of the first game where Cronus got 3 rounds in the first half, and then it all went back to the aggressing T side? Full buyout and a single AWP set up for both sides. And just a slow play yet again coming out from Cronus, who don't seem to be rushing into anything. Alex for now, he's so open in mid, but he's the only player in mid at this stage. He just has to be aware because Slash is above him now in ladder room. And News Up is just also keeping watch on mid from Connector as well. And actually Dragonite taking a huge chunk of damage hiding in Connector. This Milky with the AWP just going to peek short. Won't find anyone because there's already a player on the CT side in ladder room. Alex keeps flicking up. Keeps potentially expecting a player up in ladder room. Or at least someone towards jungle. And the timing of this is quite insane because Slash, if you peeked that a couple of seconds earlier, he might have found a kill. Either way, utility is going to be used in mid. On smoke on short. Flash. Was going to act on a great kill actually for the News Up player. Side, and he'll get a second as well. He shut down the mid presence from Cronus, and with 30 seconds to go, they've got to try and push him. But look who's aggressive, it's Thompson, and he can only get one actually. Did half damage to Smitty. Now this is a chance for Slash to close off the push. Chance for him to try and hold off anything, and actually the Molotovs and the utility are going to delay the plant. Speed! He'll find the kill from behind. Slash falls, but on 9 HP, has to just fall back. Has to save this AK. TwoPictures aren't going to be aggressing for the kill. And for Cronus, means they fall and lose another round. This time due to time. And the kills really from mid from News Up really shut down that mid. And shut down the entire round for Cronus. A full buy then going to be coming out from both sides. And we will be seeing Cronus using their first pause of the match. I got really scared. I thought it said one of the Cronus players left. I was thinking, oh no, not again. But it is just a tactical pause. And Cronus, they do need to really have this talk. They've lost 3 out of the past 4 rounds. They really haven't been that convincing, but what has helped for TwoPictures is the CT side have started to get some economy going back in their favour at this stage. And that might have just been how TwoPictures have been able to get back into this, just the utility back available to them. And yes, we aren't quite holding trials for the ACS Minecraft team as far as I'm aware. But Cronus now finished their attack pause. And now Cronus have got to try and make this count. They're 7-4 up against TwoPictures on their map pick. TwoPictures did opt to choose to start CT side. And this is a final which even VP haven't got the final of. Or a tournament which VP haven't got to the finals of. Milky, he'll find Dragonite in mid. And that's one early kill and one early set of weaponry and utility available. Cronus. They've got a lot of attention really towards the second mid, apartment side of the map. We're on Mirage, Louis, come on. Another smoke will go down, which just allows Slash to be a little bit more aggressive. He's got a nice little angle already on short. The utility is being used, a flash out towards A, B site. And actually Slash just having to fall back after being tagged with the AWP on short by Thompson. He must have either tagged him through the wall or just legged him. Still 50 seconds for Cronus to try and build themselves onto the site. Smitty, he's obviously got that mid control and he is alone in mid. Just has to be careful. For 2Pictures now, it's 2Pictures on each site. 2Pictures, 2 players on each side. I see what I did there. I wasn't even trying to make a joke. 30 seconds and as Cronus try and push out. They'll be able to push out quite convincingly. I feel like one of the Cronus players got flashed as they pushed out, but still Thompson, he's been smoked off and he can't do anything. Cronus, they've got the site and all the utilities so far is in place for them. Thompson looking to just really escape this little angle here. And Smitty's just the other side of the smoke, trying to clear this off. Meanwhile, News Up, he's got a great little angle to lurk from behind and actually able to find one. Smitty, another News Up. He's just one with 1 kill when he needs another kill to make this a 2-on-2. Realistically, News Up, he'll find Alex and comes to 2-on-1 as Slash makes it a 1-on-1 to find Speed. And Speed just doesn't have to peek this whatsoever. Speed's got the health advantage and Speed will win it. With Slash taking damage from his teammates. Cronus will just hold on to get themselves an 8th round. And 2Pictures really feeling like they're struggling on this map. I would say hello to everyone in chat, but everyone in chat seems to be being toxic. Be nice, everyone. Cronus are going to try and make some strides towards B. For now, it's just a default. Milky and Alex towards A. Speed top mid. Max and Smitty towards B. Slash. The Deagle trying to do damage and has tagged Speed twice and eventually we'll find him on the 4th or 5th shot. Man advantage to 2Pictures on an eco round. Cronus once again trying to get something working towards the B site most likely at this stage. And also Cronus looking to apply some presence towards mid as well. The utility used to draw Lampfish onto mid, but Slash, he's trying to get himself another kill. Now, won't quite find anyone. Smitty though, he will find a kill as Slash does fall. Cronus do get a kill back against an eco in 2Pictures. And now Thompson's going to go massive to hold on to the side. He can't find anything. Alex shutting him down. And Cronus have just shut down 2Pictures' access to the side of B. Dragoneye praying to do damage. Cronus is just spraying with his AK at this stage. And Dragoneye will be allowed to find Milky. That nade isn't going to kill off Dragoneye. How does that not kill him? That's amazing. 3-on-3. Dragoneye might just save the AK at this stage. We'll just go for a little pre-fire. Find the player close by, and Smitty will find News Up in apartments. Now they're aware of at least one player in Dragoneye. 2Pictures are falling back. They've lost a round. It's another round for Cronus, and 2Pictures, they'll just be hoping they can hold on. The Deagle they didn't have to save, but at least Eli now has a lot of money to try and work with. Eli didn't even have armor. Dragoneye had the AK, and that was a worthy save. Approaching the halftime mark in this stage, in this second map between 2Pictures and Cronus in the ACS Season 3 Grand Finals. It's going to be 4 players stacked towards A and mid for 2Pictures. And look who's being aggressive. It's going to be Cronus. But we're looking to try and find these frags. And News Up just has to fall away pretty quickly. 2Pictures made a grabbled stack onto the site, and it might have just paid off perfectly. Smitty and Alex, they've got kills back, but Dragoneye just wanted a second AWP shot. Just wasn't going to be given to him. 2-on-2 and Cronus. They've got sufficient kills at this stage. Now Cronus will try and just hold on to the site, and 2Pictures again might just have to hold on to these 2 weapons. They don't have a good economy. I only get an extra 2,400 after this round. It's at 2,800. And that's not going to be enough for all the players, but actually TwoPictures are going to commit to it. There's a time to go. Just got to peek the right angles. Milky will be spotting Slash from under. The other player for Cronus is in Palace. Thompson just running out of time. He won't even be allowed to survive. Cronus go 10-4 up. And Cronus, they're looking more likely and stepping closer to taking this second map in their favour. Just looking at the scoreboard then. Smitty 14-8. And what I said, and who's up 10-10 for the CT side? There's no players actually going positive for TwoPictures on the KD ratio of things. Smitty was looking to be aggressive, but the smoke just means he can't play that aggressive, and pre-finding angle won't gift him anything, not even any damage. It lives the last round, and a pretty poor buyout from TwoPictures, albeit got 2 UMPs. They've got an AWP as well. Other than that, just some upgraded pistols. Thompson's got one of these upgraded pistols. He is close by, but actually he's going to fall to Smitty. Great kill, and Cronus have the man advantage to work with. And still Cronus, it feels like they're not fully committed anywhere, and it might, if anything, just be an A hit at this stage. Slash, he will find Smitty, and that for now is the B lurk dealt with. And now TwoPictures can focus all their attention on this A site. But Milky found 1 kill. Dragoneye, he has to get a kill here. He will just be smoked and flashed off numerous times on the T side. And TwoPictures have to go for this. It is the last round, and it's a big round for Cronus. Max, finally live. Speedwolf gets Slash, and just like that, Dragoneye, you won't be expected to save the AWP. You have to go for it. You have to get something. Just hoping he looks into Palace, and he will find a Palace player. Down goes Milky. 2 players towards the stairs, and oh, that's unlucky. You couldn't find the shot at the end. Half time in map 2, Cronus, they're recovering, and they're getting something back in their favour. It's the same scoreline as we saw in map 2, or in map 1. Just the scoreline reversed, this time in favour of Cronus. So Cronus then going to be looking to go 1-1 in this best of 3 grand finals of the ACS League, brought to you by Nitrous Networks. And after 15 rounds, there's not really that many kills as I quite expected, but so far been a good little game nonetheless. If you are new here, do give the ACS League a follow on all of our social medias: twitch.tv/ACS Live, twitter.com/ACS Esports. Do keep up to date on all of those to see when our next set of tournaments, and that will be held. But this is going to be massive. Do you know what the prize pool is, Fraser? I think he's muted. And I've lost my director. Either way, half-time. Cronus GG 11-4 up against their German and Dutch opponent. And do use, of course, all the commands in chat if you do want a quick hot link to our socials. And this is actually looking a bit more likely that we will be going to our deciding game on cash. The final 3 maps in the veto would have been Dust, Overpass, and Cash, and it ended up being Cash. TwoPictures then, they'll be desperate to try and recover here on map 2 of the ACS League Grand Finals. They've got 2 smokes, 4 flashes. It felt like a similar setup from the Cronus side here. And with Cronus, they've got a defuse kit and 1 smoke on their end. That smoke failed. Can't really tell what they were planning on doing. TwoPictures, though, have got the mid control to try and build upon. And they'll be quite aggressive up towards B. And a nice little idea, Cronus. They've been stacking towards the A site here, but they need to be aware of the B site, and this is the site where Max has to go big here. If to do damage, Thompson will find Max. And Speed, you can tell he wants to find a kill here, and might be caught out by Dragon Eye. 4-on-4. And for the Cronus team, still the Diffuse Kit, still looking to do damage, but it's a game of trades, and Milky and Smithy, they found the trades in favour of Cronus. Now Eli on short will get himself one and spamming to find the second. He is left against two players, and we'll get Milky as well. He's so low on HP, and Speed's got himself the Diffuse Kit. So close, Eli will save the round. Really unlucky. Speed just wasn't aware of his opponent on short, and how did he not know he was there? He should have had the intel, and that's a massive loss for Cronus. TwoPictures, they recover, and they'll get themselves a 5th round here on Mirage. It means that Cronus have to go down to a full eco. One flash and play and a stack towards the A side. For the T side, then TwoPictures, they'll be willing to do some damage. Looking to try and find these kills here. There is some mid control here for TwoPictures, and they could pretty much just have the B side if they wanted to. Not actually taking the risk just yet. Thompson is playing it slowed in. The T's did use a flash towards the B site, and there was no one there, unfortunately. 1 minute, and despite this being an eco, Cronus still not moving a single muscle. They are all stacked towards A ramp, and it's just something you don't really see that often. TwoPictures going to try and push onto the site. They've got 1 AK at least between them. And the smoke actually towards jungle is fading away, and they'll have to start focusing on this angle as well as CT as well. 40 seconds for the CT side to try and hold on here. And it's going to be Smitty up close to try and get this opening frag. Smitty is going to push in TwoPictures. They finally clocked onto it. And they've got themselves the B side. Retake scenario for the CTs. Or maybe just a question of what damage they can do to their opponents. Eli, he hears all these footsteps, and he can do damage here. 1 kill in favor, and we'll get a second as well in terms of eco frags. Slash will find Speed. Smitty is still alive with the UMP in hand. And he will be allowed to find 1 more kill. And he wanted to find Slash as well, just wasn't to be. Another round for TwoPictures. TwoPictures now starting to go back in the ACS League Grand Finals. I'm your commentator, Louis 2K, along with Fraser, our observer. And Cronus now will be using what I consider the stronger buyout, with 1 off at least in play. TwoPictures, all 5 players for now. Looking to head and enter onto this A site here. And nice little boost they've got in play here as well. Really smart, really likely to do damage. Milky will be able to find the opening pick despite being forced off that angle. Alex will get another kill. Thompson will find a kill back for the TwoPictures side. Trying to go for the bump on, and Smitty, he can only get 1, but did so much damage to Dragon Eye, he will fall to a nade. It means Thompson is left against 3 players. Will find 1 just for the second, but can't quite get Speed. Cronus was cover, and they respond. They'll get a 12th round here. And now Cronus are looking to try and push on to try and take the second map in their favor. Max will drop a weapon to his wonderful teammates. I think he drops it to Alex, didn't he? He drops it to someone either way. TwoPictures have to just go down to the Zico for this round. And it's only going to be pistols. unlucky. So close by Slash. It just wasn't to be. 2Pictures, they'll get another pause in. Another break to try and do something. For Cronus, they're almost there now. (14-6) then. Cronus so far on course to take us to a third map. The third map would be Cash. After 2Pictures took game 1 16-10. And just a little tactical pause for the 2Pictures side here. I'm trying to think of something to say, but I don't know. We should be going back live very shortly then. And in a round where 2Pictures can still get a suitable buyout, you have to just be aware that Cronus have the orb. They've got lots of firepower on their team as well. Cronus will be searching not to give up at this stage here. And unlucky, Milky won't be able to find anyone from mid. Either way, 2Pictures trying to get some entry towards the A site here. There's going to be news up. And now to the CTs, they are finding the kills. Alex, he gets himself a third as well. Looking so good. Funny Slash and Thompson in the latter stage. Give him a fourth. Milky will actually deny him that chance. But Cronus looking a bit more comfortable, looking a bit more convincing. They're going to go to match point here. Or sorry, map point. 2Pictures. Economy isn't that great. And on the last round, 2Pictures have to go for it. They have to go for damage, and it's such a late call coming out to actually buy, but you have to in these situations, which could be the last round of your game. On 35, news up. It's going to try and push him for now. Speed will have speed down. Speed. He's doing work. He's spraying. News up down through that smoke towards B. I mean, one in mid. Thompson. He's waiting to push in. And Speed found himself 2 kills over towards the B site just to try and shut down that push here. Suddenly, Cronus have the man advantage. Not before Thompson finds a kill back. It is a 3-on-3 heading onto the B site here, but Cronus. Sorry, it's 2Pictures have a 2-player advantage. Both players, sorry, low on HP. And Thompson couldn't find Milky. You reckon that Cronus have just about got this round? News up and Eli. They've got to try and go big here. Dragon Eye, he'll find Milky at least. Right, this is a 2-on-2. For the CTs, one from CT, or one from CT, the other from Connector. Trying to find a kill here. He's going to fall to Dragon Eye. And that just leaves Speed left against 2 other players. Speed looking to try and clutch this and get a 4K to save the round for his team. And with every second passing, the difficult it's going to be for him. Will find himself one then. Just has to find Eli now. He's got a kit to work with as well. And could just try and stick this here. Eli's got to find Speed. Speed for now. Isn't going to be able to do enough. 2Pictures eventually get themselves another round. Thanks to bomb plant. So 2Pictures. Not a bad buyout they've got to work with for this round. They've got some AKs, they've got some Galils. For Cronus, they're a happy bunch of lads. They've got loads of money apart from Max. Doing it as a UMP. (140), just a default hold coming up from 2Pictures on the T side. And Speed's actually been able to push up quite aggressively up towards the B apartment side of the map. 1 minute on the clock. What? As TwoPictures have got some mid control to work with, aside from that, where Cronus haven't really been looking that keen to try and work towards or get anything towards. It was a minute for TwoPictures to still get the ball down and still hope get there. Milky will be found out by Tabson, hiding in jungle. News back, trying to fall away. It is going to be News up, trying to enter in for Cronus towards the side. Here. Still Smitty, Alex, they found kills for the CT side. This is a 4-1-2 here, and Slash has to get a load more kills here. 3-on-1 for the CTs, and they can't do anything. Cronus, they take map 2, 16-7, and a bit more convincing than TwoPictures won map 1 with it. Smitty ended that game with 27 kills. And you know what? Cronus have just made this game on. They will face TwoPictures in our deciding map over on Cash in a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere. Do stick around. We hope we can bring you more action from the ACS very shortly. Give me a minute. You there, Fraser? You're muted. One sec. Hold on. Welcome back to probably the biggest game we've had all year. This is the ACS Season 3 Grand Finals, and this is the deciding map. One of these teams will walk home tonight, champions of the ACS League for Season 3. Will it be TwoPictures? Will it be Cronus? We've already seen both sides battle it out on their own map picks of Inferno and Mirage. We're left down to Cash to try and determine who is going to win this tournament. TwoPictures. Waiting to see how the knife round will end up in their favour. Deciding map doesn't mean we have to have the knife round to determine who will start where. Just an early tech calls coming out from the two sides of this stage, but I think we're going to be getting ready. Cronus, they'll be starting CT side after winning the knife round. And for TwoPictures, they'll be opting to start, or they'll have to start T side really. There's no doubt about it. This is a big game. Share the stream around. Get everyone watching this. This is a final you don't want to miss. We saw Cronus win Mirage 16-7. TwoPictures won Inferno 16-10. Both sides winning their map picks. And now a big game to try and work out who is going to win. I am your commentator, Louis 2K. Join me for the observing is Fraser. And we hope this is just going to be an exciting, close-ended match. Early tech pause for the side to... So not a tech pause, a tactical pause for the TwoPictures side. And if it's anything from what we've seen so far from these two sides, it's going to be a really close early couple of rounds on both these two teams. We saw, obviously, especially in that second game, it started off in TwoPictures' favour, but then Cronus started to draw it back out in their favour. And we see a couple of rounds where it does go back and forth, but realistically, I don't know if the CT side take enough chances on the retakes. We've seen too many saves coming out from both Cronus and TwoPictures when they've been ecoing, or when they've had to be left in the retake scenario. But that is going to have to be it. If you are new here, do follow ACS on all of our social medias, twitch.tv/ACS Live. We will just have to go for a quick tech pause just to try and restart everything, make sure it all goes right. Do join us in a couple of moments. Welcome back then to the most important map of the series. Cronus GG against TwoPictures. One of these sides will walk home tonight as champions of the ACS League Season 3. I'm your commentator, Louis 2K. Joining me is Fraser for the observing. It's awesome observing. And it's going to be Cronus starting this deciding game on the CT side. One kit, one smoke for the CTs, for TwoPictures, a smoke, flash, and nade. On the aggressive side, there's going to be an aggressive play towards the apartments early on. Coming up for TwoPictures. Already going to be going into A main, A garage, and actually Cronus, it feels like they've taken a risk. They're playing this quite defensively, all holding sort of the back of CT spawn area. And Thompson, he's been so aggressive off of this. Either way, TwoPictures, they'll find themselves on the A site. There's going to be Max, so finding one kill as Thompson. The lurker, it's destroyed. And there's Milky just trying to find someone nearby. And Milky, he did spot the player towards Forklift, but just hoping he can find a kill. He will get the kill. A nice headshot with it. And now TwoPictures starting to fall down. Nice shot. That's so good by News Up. And Eli got one as well. Alex will trade out News Up. And Smitty's just going to try and stick the bomb. And oh no, Dragonite can't get it. Somehow they win it. TwoPictures win the round. And it came with a knife in the end from Eli going into the back of Alex. I really don't know what happened there. I'll have to look back at that because I thought Cronus had time to defuse that, and I got scared that TwoPictures couldn't quite jump up onto the red container to really save it. So unlucky. TwoPictures, they'll have the pistol round in their favor, and they'll instantly get an AK out in fashion. For the Cronus side on the defensive end, it's going to be an eco. It's going to be a pistol buy. And already in mid, Alex having to deal with a load of shots, a lot of noise coming from TwoPictures in mid. And Cronus, a little push in towards the A site here. Thompson trying to do damage, and that's sufficient damage done to Alex. Off of this, it's going to be TwoPictures working themselves onto the B site. And look how confident Thompson is just pushing out here. They've got the B site in their control. Cronus going to be left in a 5-man retake scenario. For the CT side, they haven't even been able to pick up or gain any weapons, and not even done that much damage to TwoPictures. Cronus just going to try and play a little bit smarter. Going to try and clear out all the angles ever so slowly. They just have to be aware because Eli, he's close by. He's the most aggressive TwoPictures player out here, and Slash also might just have to be careful here if they do exit out this position. Eli starting off the kills to get Smitty. It's only going to be one kill coming out of this round for TwoPictures at this stage. And actually, Speed, he'll find News Up back, and that's a Mac 10 now in the CT side's favor. But no further damage being done. Actually, Alex, he's going to fall after time. And so did Max right at the end there. So it means that the CT side are going to have to get a full bout. A suitable eco coming out from their end. And now this is where you have to get your love for both the teams in chat. Who's going to win, TwoPictures or Cronus in this, our deciding fixture on Mirage? There's now 2 AKs out for TwoPictures, and both sides have got a sufficient buyout. But for TwoPictures this round, looking to be a little more strategic, a little more faster, potentially towards B. Speed though is going to fall early on. Max, he could only get one kill then. He needed to find another kill, but he's done damage, and Smitty spraying through the smoke Won't be allowed to do any damage at all. And we'll go down here. It's a man advantage for the aggressive TwoPictures team. Alex just having to fall back and going to try and approach this from the heaven area. But he is going to push and try and peek in. And Eli's taking a lot of damage. And Milky will actually find him. Milky, he's got a second, but Dragonite can respond. And Smitty will get another one. Dragonite's all that's left between Cronus and their first round on the board. And Dragonite doesn't have to peek this. He'll find Smitty. Now he's going to find Alex. And he's done damage, but both sides have traded a chunk of damage there. Time ticking away. And Dragonite, he's won the round. And him and Alex will just about hold on to their weapons right at the end. 3-0. So close and so unlucky on the retake from Cronus. And Alex will at least hold on to an M4. But it's not going to be enough. It's Cronus all to just a pistol buy. I'm amazed at how has Dragonite got an M4? I would say held on to that last round. Of course they did. 3-0 to TwoPictures gaming. And Alex, the only player Cronus with a primary weapon in his hand. Eli's tapping away, hoping to find an early kill. Actually, Slash, he will find Smitty up in mid. And Thompson's going to be able to try and be aggressive off of this. And TwoPictures could just push up highway, but they're actually playing it safer. Making sure they can get the intel and try not to overly peek. Thompson just trying to be aware. Zoom. We'll get the smoke down and play. And now TwoPictures and Cronus both stand still. And the CC side, they're actually starting to stack towards the B side, which wouldn't be an incorrect call, but it wouldn't be the right call either. Slash will use a molly to enter himself into the checkers angle for now. No one at the back of the site for him to worry about. CT hold. They've got players here. They've got 3 players here to try and hold this push. They've got to find 5 players. Thompson will find Max early on, and the Molotovs on site might just delay the bomb plant. It's all chaotic at the end. It somehow favors TwoPictures. Only 1 casualty for the German and Dutch team. They lead 4-0. Now Cronus will be hoping to get a response here. They've got an AWP out. 2 AWPs now. Max and Milky. The 2 AWPers don't have as much utility as one might hope. For the CTs, they're actually playing 2 players in mid, and Alex is alone on the A side, which is an interesting attempt and interesting approach. Falling back early on is one of the AWPers in Max. What TwoPictures are doing towards the B site for now is just going to be a little bit of a fake. Smitty will find Slash, and Dragonite can't exactly trade out. TwoPictures, they'll be mainly focused on this A site here. So now Alex is the only CT player left alive after Milky was found by Thompson. Max will get a trade kill towards B, but TwoPictures. So 3-on-3 going onto the site here. And Alex, he hears the footsteps of all these players around him. You can tell he wants to do damage. Really listening out for footsteps to try and give intel to his team. News apps will fall to Alex. An advantage to the retaking team. Alex, you can tell he wants another one as well. And the last 2 TwoPictures players are here. The Molotovs are well timed. It means that Cronus can't exactly stick the bomb plant at this stage. Still the AWP is there, and that AWP is allowed to do damage. Max has got another kill, and they're going to be aggressive on Eli. Eli's got 1, he's got a second, and he might just try and get the 3rd here, but Alex is sticking the bomb. He'll get the kill, but Cronus win the round right at the end. So close, really unlucky by Eli. Finally, then Cronus get their first round on the board, but it comes at a massive cost, and they only have 2 M4s in play this round. They've got a couple of Famuses and a UMP as well. And considering they had 2 AWPs out last round, that's a bit of a downgrade for them. Smitty, you all fall early on. TwoPictures once again with the man advantage. Speed and Max are now alone towards the B site. The site where TwoPictures are now. They're putting a lot of their presence towards. Eli for now is just going to be solo. Watching your name. Speed and Max with a little crossfire. Speed quite close up and just has to be careful now. This first smoke is faded. There was a delay and I don't even know who didn't spot who. Either way though, TwoPictures gain a man advantage as they try and push onto the B site here. Milky, tight little angle. Just spot one player cross. TwoPictures are on the site here. They've got a 2-player advantage to work upon. Milky will be caught off by Slash behind. Slash down to 2 HP. Going to be allowed to run away. TwoPictures, this should be a 5th round for them, and they're starting to storm this first map in a quite dominant and convincing fashion. CUTs aren't going to have even any money to work with, and they can't even hold on to any weapons. It's going to have to be an eco from Cronus, and for TwoPictures, a chance to capitalize and maybe make it 7-1. Cronus actually taking the risk and investing in some pistols, and they're all pretty much broke at this stage, fully investing in this. And for Cronus, you've got to make a correct call. Dragoneye might try and go for a little boost. 5 players even, Cronus towards the B site. And Thompson, get an acer. That's only if they push. And actually, Cronus might be pushing a couple of their players further towards the wall in the box. They will flash themselves in. They will push. Thompson a chance to do damage. Will get only one kill from that. That's so disappointing and unlucky. But TwoPictures, they've at least got the intel to push out, get the A site in their favor, get a bomb down as well, and to try and hold off a potential retake from Cronus. 1 AK for the T side. And it might even just be ideal to save this AK, but the AK is actually looking to go for it because Cronus are going to be down to a double eco now. Or this is the first of their eco rounds. And TwoPictures aren't going to be too cocky, not going to push for the kills. And TwoPictures are actually going to be exiting together towards CT. A really smart idea, and that's going to catch none of the Cronus players out. Death. 6-1 for TwoPictures. No money really for Cronus, so again another eco. And this round should be an eco. It'll be silly to really invest in a pistol. So maybe we'll at least trade out and share his pistol around. But 6-1 in our deciding map. Cronus have to try and get a response here. They will get an AWP out in play. That AWP is in the hands of Mr. Dragoneye. And Dragoneye has been quite a clinical AWPer when he uses an AWP. He's got that amazing shot in map 1. Max taking and looking to do damage. We'll get 1 kill. Slash, he's looking to do damage and somehow finding Alex at the end there. He needs to be aware because Smitty is still alive from Tree Room, finding that kill. Bomb goes down again for TwoPictures, but this time Cronus have gained some weaponry, and it might even be a smart call just to hold on to these AKs and remaining utility at this stage. Thompson will deny Milky a chance to hold on to an AK. The other 2 Cronus players approaching from highway. At least Spitty is allowed to find Eli somehow. And a 2-on-2, and actually Cronus going to try and at least bait out the shots, bait out the chance to do damage. And AWP has been lost. Thompson will get 1 back, and Smitty, he can't quite stick it. He has to fall back. He will deny Thompson a chance to hold on to a weapon. And you can see what Smitty wanted. Way too close to the bomb. And now TwoPictures have given Cronus, as people call it, the Brazilian treatment. 7-1. And it seems quite fitting that a German team goes 7-1 up. Cronus will get the one AWP in play in this round. They've got the money for it, but it's come at a cost, and they've got a lot. Oh, they've got a lack of money, really, if they lose this round. So a must-win round for Cronus. And they're not going to be playing aggressive, but instead going to be going for a little bit of a Shroud boost. Over towards aim. Milky watching boost for now. And TwoPictures seemingly opting to go for an A hit. The stage, lots of utility, lots of flashes in. DragonEye will get one kill, but Alex in the heaven position, only able to get one kill from that. Really unlucky. Eli, he'll get two, and that's two great kills. And that might have just reset Cronus. Goodbye, Max. You're going to fall to Eli as well, and that just leaves Speed against 3 players. 4 players if you count Eli on his low HP. And those shots by Eli were just so good and so well executed. A really nice player. And TwoPictures, they'll be looking to hold on to this player for as long as possible. 8-1. And Speed. It's going to be camping out at T-spawn once again. And TwoPictures are starting to run away with this now. Cronus, they need to get some sort of response, and their money just really isn't good. They won the knife round. They opted to start CT, and TwoPictures are just demoting and demolishing them. And this is just proving how strong TwoPictures are, and they're starting to walk away with this now. Cronus, they're going to buy out what they can, and what they do buy out isn't going to be much. A couple further pistols is the best they can do. And we don't really want to see this being this one-sided in the grand finals of the ACS League Season 3. DragonEye for now. Quite aggressive and squeaky. Looking to do damage. He's got himself 2. Looking for the third as well, and that's a third for him. He's gone for the eco frags. And, well, even spamming through the wall, he'll get Alex. That's so good. And all that remains is Speed, trying to do his own damage. And he can only get 1 kill of the M4. That was so nice by DragonEye. That kill, that spam. And just looking at the scoreboard, there's no one player really storming ahead for either team. Eli and DragonEye, 10 and 12 kills between them. Cronus, a big round for them. They have to get this round, and they've got 2 AWPs to try and make it work out. There aren't any AWPs for TwoPictures. The TwoPictures money definitely starting to build up now. And actually, Thompson goes down to half HP. The CT side, they're getting the kills finally. Sweetie and Max, they do get kills. Thompson's got one back, but at a hefty cost. He goes down to 6 HP. And now TwoPictures panicking and looking stuck in mid. Thompson also falling to Speed. And Slash and Eli, it's just a case of question to see what damage they can do. Eli though, what is that? That's so nice. A one tap to kill off Max. That's amazing. And TwoPictures, they're going to be spurred on by that kill, surely. That was one hell of a shot. And now Milky's going to do what he can, and it's actually going to fall to Eli once again. The AWP is still alive for Cronus. It's a 2-on-2 retake. And this shouldn't even be possible for Cronus to be falling and losing this round. Alex and Speed trying to help Cronus save this round from possible extinction, and Slash already doing damage and already spotting one player out. Slash will actually fall to Speed above, and Eli is low, and Eli, he can't quite clutch it. He'll get himself another kill, but Speed will save the round. Cronus finally gets something back. Their economy isn't going to be that great, and they will just hold on to the AWP. Some of these rounds from TwoPictures have been insane lately. That shot Eli on the B site was amazing. We obviously saw DragonEye get that 4K with the spam towards A main. Eli and DragonEye are something special. The utility being used, a must-win round for Cronus, who will at least get an AWP out in play this round. And a full buyout elsewhere across the board. Full 9 players elsewhere. Smitty, he hears this noise from Useless from TwoPictures. It wasn't he was that repositioning himself towards home. And looking likely to be the A site at this stage, at this point. News up will be using the smoke. And actually, Eli's going to fall. He's been a key player. He was alone towards the B site. Wasn't really allowed to do anything else. Smitty, free find. Paddocking. Can't do anything with Dragon Eye. News up also responding to find Max as well. Milky, oh, he missed that shot, and that could be so damaging. TwoPictures, they're out on the B side. They're that quick. Thompson will find Milky. And Speed and Alex are suddenly left alone on the A site here. They will get that one. These two weapons to try and hold on to. TwoPictures not even willing to commit, go for these kills. The economy, it's relatively good, but it's not stable enough. And for TwoPictures, they go 9-10-2 up. And this is the deciding game, and this is all falling apart for Cronus. They looked a lot more comfortable on Mirage, and Hash just hasn't seemed to have worked out for them. Not at all. Not looking good. TwoPictures 10-2 up, and Cronus, their economy isn't going to let them buy out yet again. This is so dented and ruined for Cronus, and you have to feel for them at this stage. They came through the upper bracket, TwoPictures came from the lower bracket, and they're looking a lot more stronger this map. They're going to get a load of AKs out. Cronus will buy out 2 M4s. One of those M4s are instantly being lost. Thompson gets himself 2 from upper. Max will trade out, and Max was going to be a little bit aggressive. For now, TwoPictures have the man advantage and slash and lose up just like that. Find themselves the kills to leave it all down to Milky. And this is just all falling apart. And nothing really looking likely for Cronus at this stage. Milky! He'll find Eli at least. 3-5 from Eli, not going to be enough. Dragon Eye, he will save them that round. 11-2 to TwoPictures. And if you thought TwoPictures were running away with it at the start, more and more likely to be taking this series now. TwoPictures 5 rounds away from winning the championship. Cronus, this is sliding away from them very quickly. And there's going to be another pistol eco round. This time all 5 players in mid. Thompson finds the early kill instantly as Milky falls, and Thompson just surviving that on 13 HP. Cronus needs to try and get something working here. Smitty, he's going to take damage, eventually falling to news up. Max will find 1 kill back here for the CTs, and that's now an AK for Max to work with. He's going to have to do some real damage here to help Cronus keep him with a chance. And they've got the bomb to work with. I've just realized Slash is lurking from behind, and TwoPictures, they're just finding the kills. Slash will get 2. Dragon Eye finds Speed, and despite having an AK, Cronus can do nothing. Cronus now going into the last round of the half. 12-2 down. This must just be killing them. It must be so horrible to have to be 12-2 down. This will be the start of a comeback if they get this round here. 2 AWPs. Thompson on AS stream. Cronus now, just like their opponents, TwoPictures are playing it slowly, and TwoPictures, they can't make any mistakes if they want to close out this half convincingly. They're looking so good. And for Cronus, they somehow have to respond, and they don't even have a lot of utility left at this stage. Eli tapping away, but has taken a chunk of damage early on between Smitty and Alex. There's going to be a movement by TwoPictures towards the A side. All the utility though is being used in mid, and that gives TwoPictures at least a starting point in this round to be able to progress forward. Who's up has the AK and Cronus. They're now starting to second guess everything, and they're starting to play it safer on each of the sites at this stage. Thompson will find one kill. Smitty having to fall back after he got tagged out, and Smitty's just going to push. He'll get himself a kill. A great little push. But now TwoPictures still have this man advantage, and they've got the A site in their favor. Speed, he's going to fall, leaving it to these two AWPers. And Cronus, they can't save this round. They have to try and go for it and get something in play here. Going for the boost. And it's not quite get anything instantly. And 3 players low for TwoPictures, so Cronus could just work on the pistols, but I don't even think they know what's possible. Alex flicking around, hoping he can find something. Thompson boosted up on top. Will get himself one, and Max will get one back, but at the halftime stage in the deciding map, it's TwoPictures 3 rounds away from taking the championship. They lead 13-2. Have you got some music to play at the end of the game? I know the stream can hear me. Half time then, and a really convincing and dominant map by TwoPictures. They'll be so happy that they left this in the map pool. You could even mistake this for being TwoPictures map. They've been looking so strong, so dominant. Some of the key plays though have been coming from Eli and Jagged. We've seen them. They've been just popping off, going insane in this map specifically. They, not to say they've not been going insane all series. They have been 2 of the key players, and you have to give credit elsewhere around TwoPictures, NewsApp / Thompson, all providing their input in this series. And Cronus, they've got to try and get something going. I don't know where it's going wrong for them. It's hard to tell. It feels like TwoPictures are just looking so much stronger. I don't know what to really expect or think. One last half potentially coming up here, both these 2 sides, and for one last time, we suggest and recommend that you follow ACS Live on Twitch and follow our Twitter at ACS Esports to find out about all of our upcoming CSGO and esports events. Do give us some love on all of our social medias. Now, do follow for that, because we'll be giving you details of Season 4. The announcement of that should be coming up very soon. But now, one big half for Cronus. We're going to have to take it one round at a time, and I have to hope TwoPictures can make a couple of ghastly mistakes here and there. For Cronus this round, a smoke and 2 flashes. For TwoPictures, slash with 2 flashes and the defuse kit. And now this is going to have to be big from TwoPictures and Cronus. TwoPictures going to be stacking 3 players towards B, 1 player in mid, and for now, Dragonite alone towards A. And Dragonite going to be aware of this, the flashes and the utility. The utility great for the pistol round for Cronus, and there on the A site, and it's going to be a retake so quickly for TwoPictures. Thompson taking an early chunk of damage. Speed that actually boosted up will get himself the early kill on Dragonite. Man advantage Cronus, and Alex still looking to do damage to these CT players. They're doing the shots, they're doing all the work, and NewsApp can't do anything else either. I was about to say all 5 players got a kill. Max didn't. Speed got a 2k. Cronus, they get the pistol round which they need, and they're instantly buying out AKs. 3 AKs in play. TwoPictures down to an eco. And Cronus, they've got to try and make it play out right, and even playing faster rounds could try and be all they need. A full eco from TwoPictures. No investment whatsoever, and a stack of Russian to squeak in. This could catch some of the Cronus players off guard here if they're not really aware of this. Dragonite will find 1 kill as Alex falls, and they're also trying to find Milky here. Milky can't do anything, and Now they've got to be careful, Cronus, because they could lose the bomb. Look how aggressive 2Pictures are being. Look how aggressive 2Pictures are being. Smitty will just about recover the bomb. And that Molotov just slows down the pace for 2Pictures. B site almost secured for Cronus. Eli going to be totally aware of this movement as he is flashed in. And look at the damage. He can't even find Max. That's so unlucky. And Cronus, they get another player back. At least at this stage. Max's nade a little too early. Won't be that effective towards 2Pictures. And actually Thompson's got himself an AK. This is possible, but they've just got to hope they can keep the angles at the right time. Speed's got 2. He might just be speeding Cronus into a 4th round here. Thompson from behind. Just left now and will find himself 1 kill. Just has to back away. Has no defuse kit. And he'll just be looking to do damage. Cronus have got another round here. And they'll be starting to make a little bit of a comeback in place. 2Pictures. They hold on to an AK though. Considering Cronus brought out a load of AKs there, only 1 went to 2Pictures in the end. Which wasn't that bad. But now 2Pictures, they'll be willing to get and desperate to get this round here. Cronus, this is probably their biggest test yet. To win a full gun round with Milky, even on an SMG still. There's going to be Cronus rushing towards the A site here. And 2Pictures going to be prepared to have 3 players here on the rotate. Thompson and Alex, they trade early on, but it's going to be Cronus with man advantage on site. Slash pushing in. He gets off 1 and can't get Max, who's down to 4 HP. 3 on 2 for Cronus. With Max heavily low. 1 perfect spray from 2Pictures could shut him down, and Alex will get 1 back to trade. Back from News Up. It's a 1-on-1 Milky against News Up, and the bomb is down for Milky on site. Milky just stuck in a tough position here. There's News Up hiding from car. And News Up, oh, he spotted Milky. Just trying to do damage, but won't be able to do anything. And what do you go down? But News Up, he's been a little bit quicker. Bomb goes down, and News Up will somehow win it. Just peeking, Milky peeking. He didn't have to do that. And 2Pictures, you can tell they're well on their way to trying to take this championship here. They only need 2 rounds in. A great eventual retake from 2Pictures in the end. So unlucky. Cronus was not expecting all these players on site. Cronus, they've still got some money to work with, but it's not going to be the greatest buyout, and they have to now perfect each one of these rounds, 1 round at a time. 2Pictures will just about get a reasonable buyout. Powers and the UMP also available to them. And just when you thought there was a comeback on the cards for Cronus, 2Pictures instantly shut it down. Again, Cronus going to try and attempt to push on the A site. 3 players here. Speed will get 1. Slash will trade out. And Thompson from Evan will get himself 1 more. But the CCs, they've got it. They can't do anything. It's 2Pictures gaming on series, map, and championship point. This is 1 big ask for Cronus to get anything here. And they're just going to be down to pistols. It's 2Pictures. They've got 2 AKs on their end. They've got a full buyout coming in play, and Thompson will have enough to invest in something as well. His teammate will drop him. Going to be a full buyout there. Cronus with just deagles and little bits of armor. It's just the wrong call to the A site. It all fell apart. Cronus, and 1 last chance to try and do anything. 1 big attempt to try and get this round here. They're all going to be working themselves into the A site. 1 smoke will go down in response on the CT side. But a flash of the utility coming out, and Cronus are just peeking and pushing with a smoke down on site. Smitty will get 1. Dragonite, he's got 2. He might have just won this. Max will get 1 back, luckily for Cronus. And Thompson trying to get the kill on the player close. Milky's so low. Cronus have to get the bomb down here, and they will just about get the bomb down. Thompson is close, and 2Pictures, they're ready on site for a retake and a rotate. Alex is low, but he'll find 1. There was a trade back, and it's all down to Milky. Thompson's got 2 kills, and they're looking to try and win this. They'll get the round. They'll win the championship. 2Pictures gaming. win the ACS League Season 3. What a game, what a win, and what a confident end to that game from TwoPictures. They win it 2-1 on cash, and that was just a complete dominating performance from them. Not only on this map, but on Inferno, they look good. On Mirage, we saw a hint of light come out from them, but it just wasn't going to be enough. Congratulations then to TwoPictures Gaming. They win, and they are your ACS Season 3 champions. Commiserations has to go out to Cronus, and it just came down to cash, and they just didn't seem up for it. Right from the off, TwoPictures, they had control of that, and they were looking just so good, so great. Congratulations once again to both sides for making it to the final. But TwoPictures, they were in the lower bracket of the playoffs, and they still go out and win it. Thank you to everyone who's watched us, watched the entire league throughout the season, and we appreciate everyone's support. Do send us any clips, any videos you've got of the league, of the finals, of everything. And do send us some love on Twitter at ACS Esports. Follow us on Twitch at ACS Live. I've been Louis2K. Follow me on Twitter at Louis2K_. Thank you to Fraser for letting me observe, for letting me get involved. And also thanks to M&J for being here for the times when he has been able to cast. Do follow us everywhere on our socials. We hope to see you guys later on. Have a good evening.
Thanks for watching, guys.